Hey, this is Retro. I'm back. Hey, I just want to share my thoughts today. And the most important thing that I want to share, to you YouTubers out there that actually watching these videos, or whether you press a like or not, it's up to you whether you want to do that. Or, you know, or watch the video. That's your choice. I can't make you do anything. That's your choice. I can't do nothing about it. But anywho, I just want to share my thoughts again. I like to share this is all of us is responsible for our own happiness. And I love to say that many times. I love to repeat this. That we are responsible for our own happiness. It's a God gift to all human beings. And my thing is this, I'm even held responsible for my own happiness when it come down to work, or even when it come down to the content that I share on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook. I'm still responsible for my happiness, even, going to work. I'm responsible for that. And my thing is this, you can't, blame everyone that the reason why you're not happy, even when it comes down to your children or your spouse or past spouse. Everyone, even your spouse or in children, is responsible for their own happiness. And I love to share this, with my thoughts when it comes down to people, because people got a bad habit of try to put their unhappiness on you because of things that you say and what they don't like what you say. Even on social media, people love to get out there and then get their opinion, even though you're not even responding to them. And then when you respond back, they be the one that reports you first. You ain't reporting them at all. But the thing is, they want to, report you, report on you. Cause my thing is this: since I've been on social media, people, say some nasty things to me. But at the same time, when they have time, even though they tend like they not watching you, but behind the scenes they actually watching you. And then when you respond back, and then they got a nerve to go up there because they feeling unhappy to try to mess on you because they lose an argument or a debate, that they couldn't even come back. So they get up there and say that you a violent person. They get up there and say you homophobe. They come up with all these silly names, homophobic and all this other type of stuff they come up with, and stuff like that, try to get you removed off the platform. And my thing is this, I sat there and said before and I said again, I multitask. Okay. YouTube want their platform. Hey, you can have your platform. If I just use this just to show, this is one of my hobbies. It's my channel that I have on YouTube and Facebook, when I feel like going there, because they got censorship over there at Facebook as well, and Twitter. All it is to me is a hobby channel. That's all I like to share is my hobbies or what I like and think. It'd be fun if I do get many views. It'd be fun if I do get likes. But at the same time, do I put that part of my happiness? Like this is where I put any of that stuff is the source of my happiness. And the answer to that is no. You know, what I was doing before I was on YouTube. What I was doing before I was on Twitter. What I was doing before I was on Facebook. Well, the answer is I was working. So it's a wonderful thing to make money off of Twitter and YouTube, but at the same time, don't put all your chips. One thing I learned in life: don't put all your eggs in one basket, and I love that. I don't put all my eggs in Twitter's basket. I don't put all my eggs in YouTube basket. Like I'm gonna quit my job just to be on YouTube. That's the most ridiculous thing you could ever do. Or I'm gonna quit my livelihood just to be on Twitter. No, like keep going. I was doing all working with my hands and everything else before I even came on these platforms. Cause why? Because I was straight multitask, and not only multitask, I'm multi-talented. So I don't put all my eggs in one basket. And I'm here to encourage you all. You are responsible for your own happiness. Your spouse, you're not responsible for her happiness. You know, to me, for a woman always talking about you responsible for their all for their happiness, sound like a retarded person. I'm just being honest. You sound like a retarded person when you say a man is responsible for your happiness. He's not. He play part of your happiness, and that's probably like a 10% or whatever or lesser. But at the same time, he's not part of your full happiness. Period. Just like I'm in to a woman. I'm not part of her full happiness, and I'm not expecting her to be. Just like I said before, and I say it again. You know, when it, you know, I'm putting relationships in here now. With this saying, I play part of her happiness, not 100% of her happiness. I play probably 10% of her happiness. So I don't know what people get this from, even on YouTube and everything else. Like they responsible for your happiness. What I was doing before YouTube. Far I know, when before I was on YouTube, I was working at Walmart or something like that. I was working at places like that, and working at other places before YouTube even showed up, or Twitter even showed up. So, my thing is, don't let anybody rob you of your happiness. It's a God gift to all human beings. The thing is us being responsible in a positive matter, not a negative matter, but a positive, because you think, because they got people here calling themselves responsible for their happiness, but they sleeping with all these people and catching all types of diseases out there. That's not being happy. You trying to swatch something, but that's not what happiness about. What come along with happiness is peace and other wonderful things that come along with it. And even with your hobbies, and stuff that you have in life to do. And God play a part of that too. Christ play a part of that too. But it's up to you to allow that process to happen. And my thing is this: don't let anybody rob you of your happiness, even in a relationship. You're not responsible for your spouse happiness. It what trip me out with women. And women sit there and say they strong, but at the same time say they unprotected. Make your man know that sound retarded. You say you strong, but at the same time you saying that you the most unprotected people. That don't make no sense. You sound retarded. So that means you can't pretend like you responsible for your happening, but you actually not. And I'm here to say, when I'm on YouTube, Twitter, or anything else, it's because of hobby reasons. If I succeed in, let it be. If I don't, it's not gonna stop me from moving forward to do what I got to do. Because at the end of the day, Retro had to be responsible for his own happiness. He cannot depend on nobody to do that but him, the God willing power that that's invested in him to able to do it. So I have to repeat this over again. You are responsible for your own happiness, no one else. So I just had to share my thoughts, even with your children. They're responsible for their happiness as well. Yeah, you can support your children, but at the end of the day, they still responsible for their own happiness, just like you. But hey, there you have it. That's all. Before I'm out, I don't believe in that high value man nonsense or none stuff like that. I don't believe in that. Cause money is part of fixing the issue, not 100% fix the issue. But hey, there you have it. This is Retro, and I'm out. One.